This is a description on how to create an assignment and have that assignment graded by a rubric. So it's just one step up from just an assignment with evidence. So I'm going to come to my class here and I'm going to add an assignment, and this assignment I'm going to call gallery because I want the students to create a gallery of pictures with maybe some information about it. Now I have already written out this assignment and I'm just simply going to paste it in. So here's the description of my assignment. So you write the description for your assignment. I even have a link here to another video showing them how to make a gallery. I push save. And then it's going to want to have me add some steps. So some of the steps I would like is, for example, I want some evidence, and that is what we did before in a previous slide. You can add some description down here about the evidence that you want and some dates associated with that. Simply show me a picture of the part of your ePortfolio that you want to submit. But remember, you can add many steps. There are many steps that you can add. Some where peers look at it, some where they reflect themselves, and other cases where a teacher might create a rubric. So I'm going to choose Teacher Rubric right here. Add this step. I might do some describing about it. I might add some different dates, but I'm going to change the rubric. Create a new rubric. This simply says, well, if there's a rubric there already, you're going to delete it. So watch that. So I say OK to continue. And I'm going to create a new rubric. And a rubric is very simple. This right here is something a little odd. They say the passing score. Now, this might be important in the process of giving them feedback. This assignment is worth 20 points. Passing, I'm going to say, is 14. All right? Then I'm going to add a row. I'm going to call this row pictures. And then I'm going to add another row, and I'm going to add this row, and I'm going to call it captions. It's a really simple assignment, but you can see kind of how it works. You could make as many rows as you like. I'm going to add a column, and I'm going to give that column a number. So in the first column, I'm going to just put little effort and say they only get 3 points if they meet these criteria. So I'm going to put save. I'm going to add another column, and this column, I'm just double clicking. I'm going to call that moderate effort, and they could get 7 points for that. And then I'm going to add a column called great effort, and they get 10 points if they meet those criteria. And then I'm going to fill in here what these might represent. For example, just only a few pictures. So skipping ahead, you can see I've put in some descriptions on how it relates to this rubric. Again, many rubrics are very long, and in fact, you can upload rubrics if you already have them. Then I'm going to click on Done. Save. And I now, in my assignments, I have, with all my students there, I have this gallery assignment. Now I created a way to be a student in my own class. So here I am as Martin the student, and I come here and I go to the motivation page, and I go to my gallery, and there is my assignment of different pictures that represent motivation along with my captions. And if I go to courses. If I go to courses, then I can go to my course. I can look for my assignment, and you can see that my assignment here in Gallery is blue, meaning I haven't done it yet. So I can click on that. I can read about what I need to do. I can come down here as a student, go to ePortfolio, come down here to this ePortfolio that I created, and I want them to see my gallery. And I save and submit. And then as an instructor, I can come here and I can see that this student has submitted an assignment. So I can click on that, and I can view the ePortfolio, and there are all the pictures of the things that motivate this individual. I can read the captions, and I can come back here and I can view my rubric that I created. I'm the instructor now. Submit assessment, and I can give them points. I can say, well, they get a 7. He got a 7 because it was pretty good, but I really liked the captions. And I can save and submit. And now the student has passed. If I come back here as a student, I want to see how I did. And I come to my courses, look at my assignments, and I can see that I have passed. I can even look at the full rubric and my scores.